Hey guys, welcome back to another Zpult unboxing, and today we're gonna take a look at the DT880 Pro. So I did unbox the 990 around 2 videos ago, and I did like the sound. It's more of a monitor type of sound, and you have three options actually in the price range. You have the 990, 880, and also the 770 Pro. So this one is the middle line, and it has a different look compared to your DT990. DT990 I mean. So actually for me, this is the best looking out of the bunch, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at it. It says DT880 Pro, the studio legend of professional audio products. And at the other side, you do get frequency range information, 5 to 35 kHz, 250 ohm impedance. So this is actually quite tough to drive. So this is not something that you can just drive with your phone. So you need an amp to power this. So hopefully we're gonna try this, of course, with our HBR3, and hopefully we can drive it properly. If not, I'm gonna get a bigger amplifier for this one. So inside you're getting, of course, that headphone, and you're actually getting a case. So this is gonna be your unboxing experience, and of course some impressions in this one. So you're getting a case, and yeah, the case is you have a name also. No hard case with this one. So very similar to the 990 Pro in terms of the what's inside the box. And here in this side, you are first getting that cable. Coiled cables is definitely something I like because for studio usage, you want it to reach any part of your room, and I do prefer a coiled cable for studio usage for sure. Putting the box aside and looking at the build quality of this one. In terms of the build, yes, frankly for me, this is one of the better looking ones, if not the best looking one in the trio, the 880, 990, and also 770. So I like the overall look in this one, and you still get that really nice build. So this is one of the marquee features of a Beyer Dynamic. Really nice build, all metal in design, metal also in this one, and a very nice looking side, so very stylish. And this one is also removable at the top, so sometimes this bogs down on me for my other headphones. It's nice that you can remove this. So for studio usage, you would want to have longevity, maybe use it for 10 years, maybe even 20 years. So this kind of design may survive that. Velour pads also, and the velour pads is actually quite soft, not the softest, but it's quite soft in this one. So I do like velour pads also. It's not as better sealing compared to your leather pads, but this lasts longer for me compared to leather pads. So let's have a first listen. So actually in terms of the cable, it's quite long in terms of the length, so definitely yes, for studio usage you would want that. That is a nice feature to have. You're getting also a straight plug, and you can convert it, of course, to your bigger and smaller plug. So I'm gonna try it with my HBR3. Actually on the ear, this is the same fit compared to your 990. So it's a little bit medium weight on the ear. It's not that heavy, so I have more heavy headphones compared to this one. So I can see that this can be really comfortable to wear for a long listening session. It does fit well on the ear, but yes, the shape of the cans in this one is of course your circular kind of shape. It's not like your Audio Technicas, where it's shaped to the contour of your ear. So these are not the most comfortable pair that I have worn, but I would say not so bad in comfort overall. You can see that you can use this for a long listening session. So let's try to listen to this one and give you guys my initial impressions with some maybe DGM alone. Yeah, right off the bat, there's a lot of extension in the top in this one, very Beyer Dynamic. The separation here is really pronounced. This is more in the clean side of presentation, but definitely an analytical type of sound in this one. It has a very tight sound. Let's try another track, maybe some Satriani. It's actually very pleasing to listen to. It's not that hurting to the ear, but it's still quite revealing. There's some height with the headphones, so that's nice. The low end, it's definitely not your boomy type of bass. This is more of a tight kind of bass, but definitely this is enough in the mix. It's not lacking at all. Yeah, I'm liking the sound in this one. It's very musical also. I mean, it's in the clean side, but it's still very lively in the overall presentation. It doesn't feel that sterile. It's still fairly musical in the overall presentation. You can still listen to this for a casual listen. So that's our initial impressions. Yes, so For the DT880, the sound quality is still very dynamic. I think it will frankly depend on your preference which Beyer dynamic is for you, because they're all pretty good. They're all have their own strengths and weaknesses. This one I think is a little bit more musical, has a touch more bass compared to your 990. Of course, I'm gonna listen to it more intently in our full review, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this one. So that's nice with the 880 Pro. So yes, that is our unboxing of the 880 Pro. If you have additional questions before the full review, I'm actually gonna compare this one to the other 770, 990. I'm gonna do a an ultimate comparison between both. If you have additional questions for this one for the full review, let me know down in the comments below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpoltunboxing. Goodbye.